Hi, I'm Ben from the Run Buddy, and we're going to be doing a 20-minute leg strength session. We've got Izzy here to join me, and we're going to be needing a chair. So if you haven't got yourself a chair already, go and quickly get one, pause the video, and come back when you're ready. I'm just going to put this out of shot, and we're going to get going. Okay, nice and simple. As with any workout, as with any run, we're going to do a few warm-up movements. So just starting off, big twisting around side to side. Nicely done. 3, 2, 1, and we'll lean forwards, legs wide, and reach over toward the opposite toe. 3, 2, and the 1. Okay, on one leg, kick one leg back, and then swing that leg up nice and high. 3, 2, 1, and then the same on the other side. Nice big stretch through the hamstring, kicking back, tapping the floor if you need it for your balance. 3, 2, 1. Okay, onto one leg. We're going to lift one knee, open the hip, and drop the leg to then repeat onto the other side. Mobilizing into these hips. Some of these movements here are great to do warming up before you set off on a run as well. And now we'll start with the leg wide and come in. Good. 3, 2, 1. Okay, take yourselves through a few bodyweight squats, feet just wider than hip width apart, dropping down and pushing up. Squeeze into your bum, into the tummy at the top of each rep. Try and keep those feet nice and flat. Standing up nice and tall. Lovely. 3, 2, 1, and just holding it down at the bottom here. Shift the weight side to side. Lifting one heel as you shift from side to side. Both feet flat, pulsing up and down. 2, and 1. Up we come, shake out those legs. Okay, with the space you've got, we're going to squat down, twist off the leading leg, squat down and repeat, and then come back the way you come from. Good. 3, 2, 1. Okay, very nicely done. We're going to get into a nice lunge. So just stepping out in front of you, shoulders back, and changing. Keeping that front foot nice and flat, shoulders back, so you're keeping the shoulders over your hips, arms wherever feels comfortable, so long as we're leaving that front leg alone. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're now going to add a movement into our lunge. Lunging, arms in front, twist over the front leg, step back, change onto the other side. Brilliant. Once more. Fantastic. This time, throwing the arms up to the sky. Really stretching out into that hip. Saying hello to those quads a little more. Good. 2, 1. Shake out those legs. Okay, this time, we're going to get back into our squat position. We're going to travel forwards and backwards, sitting low in that squat. Traveling out forwards. When you run out of space, travel out back the way you've come. We're going to keep this going another 15 seconds. Try and keep those shoulder blades pulled back. 2, 1. Shake out those legs. Very nicely done. We're going to come onto our back, switch on our hamstrings, our glutes, dropping down onto your back, planting the feet into the ground, push the hips up into the sky, back down and repeating. Squeezing into the glutes, back down, repeating. Leaving the feet flat. Good work. Let's keep that going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. A nice one between those. Just sitting up, bash the backs of your knees into the ground, let the lactic acid flow away from those legs. Okay, we're going to take these now into single leg hip thrusts. One foot planted, both knees together. We're going to push the hips up into the air 12 times on one side. After 12 reps, we'll swap sides. and release after your 12th rep there. We're going to do 2 more movements down here on the ground, working into those hamstrings. Next one, a fun one, but a slightly tougher one. Lying onto your back, hips are going up. We're going to raise your toes, and from here, digging the heels into the ground, we're going to slowly walk the feet away as close as we can to a straight leg, keeping the bum up off the ground, and slowly walk those heels back in, challenging those hamstrings before repeating. Going out nice and long, coming back in. Wonderful. Good work. Last one, let's see if you can hold for a moment at that extended point, and slowly back in, and releasing down from there. Okay, we're going to vary our foot position now. We're going to take our feet much wider. You're going to feel your glutes take control of the movement instead of your hamstrings. So taking your feet a little wider and working through your glute bridge again, squeezing your bum now in charge of the movement. You'll find with the feet wider, your hamstrings have a smaller part to play, keeping that going. Really try and create what we call that mind-muscle connection, really forcing those glutes to hold you nice and high up in the air. 3, 2, 1, and back down. Let's take ourselves up into the air. Up into the air, up onto our feet. Okay, onto our feet, we're going to get our core working with our legs, fingertips to our temple. We're going to squat down, and between each squat, we'll take the elbow diagonally to the opposite knee, back down, and repeating. Squeezing into the tummy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Okay, next up, we're going to work taking one leg out wide away from center. We're going to go for 10 on one side and 10 on the other. We're going to squat down, up, taking that leg wide. Down, taking that leg wide. Try not to rock the torso across the other way too much. Keeping that upper body stabilized. Working for 10 reps. And then we'll do the same on the other leg. Very nicely done. Working through for 10, and then we're going to move on from there. Okay, nice little one, working into our calves, working into our Achilles, kind of loading that ankle area of the body. Nice and simple to start with. We're just going to take 2 feet, bounce up and down. Okay, what you'll notice is you're landing nicely on the forefoot. From here, let's just jump back and forth. Kind of simulating that load of the impact of running, strengthening into those ankles, into those calves. Okay, from here, let's go side to side. Might look a bit silly, but when you kind of start to think about it, it's really replicating some of that load you're going to take, particularly if you've got a really nice form when you run, loading the forefoot. Okay, we'll ease that off. Okay, from here, we're going to do the same, but going on one leg. So hopping up and down on one leg. Okay, if you're feeling strong, safe to do so, then hop forwards and backwards. Good. Good one to stabilize into that knee and the hip at the same time. Now let's go side to side. Okay, let's go side to side, forwards, backwards. A bit of a coordination brain teaser, as well as it is one for the legs. Last time. And let's go on to the other side, up and down. Good work. Forwards, backwards. Good. Do try and engage your core. With everything we do, we should have a slight engagement into your core, and especially when we're jump bouncing up and down. Side to side now. Okay, and then forwards, backwards, side to side, forwards, backwards, side to side. Last one, and ease that off. Very nice done. Gets the heart rate racing and also gets those calves working a little harder. Okay, next up we're going to get a chair involved. So Izzy, do you want to get your chair into the shot? Right, we're going to go for a single leg squat. So this movement can be really quite tough, and you might have seen a goblet squat or a single leg squat before. We're going to use a chair to help us, okay? So what I recommend all of us do, sit down onto your chair and get comfortable. You know it's there. You're getting familiar with the height that our chair is sat at. From here, we're going to stand on our left leg, take our right leg in front, and lower down to the chair. We can come up with 2 legs, and we can change leg. Really nice and simple. So that's kind of the first level there. If you're feeling a little braver, we can come down and up on 1 leg. So either up and down on 1 leg, or up on 2, down on 1. Let's go for 8 reps on one side. Once we've done 8 reps, either dropping down on 1 and coming up on 2, or up and down on 1. We can then work after 8 on one side for 8 on the other. Good work. Okay, what you want to think about is as if there's a whoopee cushion on your chair. You want to sit on it as softly as possible so it doesn't make a farting noise. Really softly coming down and up. Good. You're looking to try and keep that heel down flat so the heel's not lifting off the bottom of your squat. I've completely lost count. Work till 8 and relax from there. Shake those legs out. Very nice done. Next up, we're going to take ourselves into a step up. I might just come around so we're not on top of each other. Simply from here, glue your right foot onto the chair. That's not going to come up and down. Your right foot is going to stay as it is. Okay. You actually may well want to spin your chairs around 90 degrees so that you don't knee the back of your chair. But simply from there, get your balance, step up and down. 30 seconds, powerfully coming up and back down. Taking a bit of load into that front thigh and get those arms working nicely as you take yourself up and back down. All that work coming from the front leg rather than thudding into the ground on the back leg. 3, 2, 1. Onto the other side. When you're ready. Lovely work, guys. Keep that going. Softly down. All the work is coming through that standing leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ease that off. Shake out those legs. We're going to come back in to those single leg squats once more. Okay. 8 on each side, 8 on each side, 8 on each side again. Okay. You're very welcome. Maybe if last time you went down on 1 but up on 2, you could try coming up with 1 leg now. When you're ready, 8 reps on each side again. Lovely work. Once you've got through 8 reps, swapping the legs once more. And so if you're looking for a way to progress this movement in the future, you could put a few books under your foot. And what you'll find is that's essentially bringing you up into the air and doing the equivalent of making your chair shorter. Or you could maybe do these down onto the sofa rather than a chair, and as a result, you'll end up a little lower as well. Okay, one more movement using our chairs. We're going to take 1 leg out in front, 1 leg out behind. This is called a Bulgarian split squat. We're going to take our rear leg up behind us. And here you want to hop forwards so you've got your balance, okay? You're going to want to make sure your ankle is off the end, that front edge of the chair. And then here, keeping the shoulders back, you want to lower down and push up. Let's work slowly for 10 reps. Arms there for your balance and stability, shoulders back, dropping down, pushing up. Very nicely done. You will find it's a nice stretch into that rear hip. Working till we get to 10 reps. Good work. Keep those shoulders back. See if you can keep the hands off the front leg as we're going up and down. Wonderful. Once you've worked towards the 10th rep, swapping onto the other side, getting your balance and dropping down again. Shoulders back so we can enjoy that stretch. Lovely work. Very nicely done, all the way through there, enjoying that stretch into that rear hip. Okay, we're going to move that chair out the way and leave that away from there. Okay, right, nicely stuffed, nicely done. We're going to move on to those squats we did similarly to the start. Rather than traveling forwards, backwards, we're going to go side to side. So you're going to sit into your squat and travel out to one side, working in through our adductors, shoulders back, keeping that back nice and flat. Good work. Obviously we're traveling in both directions here, so we're not going to need to kind of repeat this one the other way, as we are going to both sides. Wonderful. 3, 2, 1. Up we come. Shake out those legs. Very nicely done. Okay, from here we're going to take ourselves through a reverse lunge and a leg drive. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to keep our front foot anchored, just like we did stepping up and down off the chairs. Simply, we're going to step back, and as we do, we'll take the arm forwards opposite to that front leg, and we'll then drive the knee up into the air. We'll step back and powerfully drive that leg up. 30 seconds, taking a bit of intensity here, very much simulating the movement we make through the body when we run. Stepping back, powerfully driving that knee up into the air in front of us. Keep your balance left to right, engaging your core. 3, 2, 1, ease that off and relax. We're going to do the same onto the other side. Shake those legs out when you're ready. 3, 2, 1, stepping back, knee drive up. Good work. Really get that opposite arm powerfully taking that knee up. Good work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ease it off. Okay, 2 more movements through the legs, and then we're going to move on to a few stretches to finish. Okay, bit of explosive power here. If you don't want the impact, take these back to regular squats. Simply what we're going to do, we're going to squat down, load the arms back, jump up, soft landing, jog back. Obviously be careful if you've got a low ceiling, etc. Don't bang your heads, because that's not my fault. Right, when you're ready, squat down, big powerful jump up, soft landing. Let's keep this going 30 seconds. It's good to get that explosive power in the body. Use the arms to help you. Soft landing. Let's go 3 more. Let's go 2 more. Last one. Shake that out, well done. Okay, so our last one, we're going to stack a few movements together. So what we're going to do, we're going to go through 10 squats. Nice and simple 10 body weight squats. Once we've done our 10 body weight squats, we're going to do 10 pulses at the bottom of our squat. Once we've done 10 of each, we'll do 8 of each, 6 of each, 4 of each, and 2 of each before a few stretches. You're doing really well. Hold it all the way till the end, guys. 10 reps. When you're ready, let's do it all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Getting ready to pulse. 10, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and pulsing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. 6, 5, nearly there. 4, 3, 2, 1, and pulsing. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Lastly, 2, 1, and 2 pulses. 2, 1. Shake it out. Very well done. I was really working up a bit of a sweat there. I'm sure you guys were too. Okay, we're going to do a few nice stretches to finish with there. At the end of any of our sessions, whether it's a running session or a strength session, always do, even if it's just a 2-minute stretch, it will pay dividends for that recovery. So on one leg, get hold of the ankle. Nice and simple, stretching into the quad. Heel into the bum, shoulders back. Looking ahead. Nice big deep breaths. You'll start to feel human again in no time. 2. And the 1, swapping those legs over. Heel into the bum. Good work. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nicely done. Let's take our right foot in front of our left. Keep the front foot flat and the rear leg flat. Bend the rear leg, lean forwards, reach down. And from there, raise the toes on that front foot, and you'll notice the stretch moves from the hamstring into the calf. 2. And the 1, let's come up, swap the legs over, front foot in front and flat, bend the rear leg, reaching down. Toes up on that front foot, feel the stretch coming into the calf. 2, 1. This next one requires a bit of balance, so don't be afraid to hold on to something if you need it. Find your balance on one leg. Let's take the foot or the ankle to the knee. From here, slight bend into the knee and lean forwards. Enjoy that stretch into the glute and try and lower down. You can see I'm a long way from the floor. See if you can maybe get a little closer than I can get. 2, 1, up we come. Onto the other side. And slowly reaching down forwards. 2. And the 1. Up we come. Shake out those legs. Last one here. Feet hip width apart. Shoulder rolls forwards. And chin to your chest. Reach down to the floor. Rock up and down. Swing round side to side. Nice and floppy. Head the arm, neck and the shoulders. Slowly up you come. Shoulder rolls going back. Shake out your arms. Shake out your legs. Arms and out nice and wide. Big round of applause. Well done, Izzy. Hope you enjoyed that, guys, and really do try and prioritize a little bit of strength just to complement all of those running gains as well.